Well, after the fog moved out, we ended up getting about 10 to 12 knots on the beam. We're doing 7.5 knots. Very comfortable out here in Chatham Sound. It's north of Rupert, heading for Dundas Island, north end of Dundas. How is it, Sandy?
It's lovely.
Is it? Is it lovely? Yeah, it's pretty comfortable. You could do this all day. I don't know if I got all this. The salmon going crazy. That's funny. We come out of our anchorage and it was bright and sunny. And then we turned the corner and there's Dixon Entrance in front of us and there's a massive fog bank just blocking the sun out. I think it's going to be dark in there. I think Dixon Entrance is known for being foggy like this. I think I read that somewhere. Oh well, got the radar running. Something's right there. Can't see it. Radar's got it, but I can't see it. Passed within an eighth of a mile of me. Moving pretty fast, whatever it is. Two of them actually.
Oh my goodness.
That's too funny. Oh, he doesn't have to say it.
We are in Ketchikan tonight, and Josh just got this nice gift of mixed nuts. And what did you get that for, Josh?
Utah. We just docked. It was really windy, bad docking, and I was just tying off the lines, and I heard a boat revving, and I heard a splash and a yell, and it slipped like two over. So I dropped my lines and went over to see the splash. I wasn't sure if there was a guy in the water and a great big cruiser right on top of them. They were having a hard time, and so I pulled him out. It was quite hard. It's fairly high freeboard, and to get him up and be able to get on was pretty tough, but we made it, and the boat was right there bouncing against the dock and stuff. He was pretty upset. He was shocked, right? Like he fell off the boat.
Was the motor running?
Oh yeah, they weren't even docked yet. Like the wind was blowing them around. Like remember what it was like for us out here. There was 20 knots of wind on the dock at the moment, hey? So he kept bumping against the dock, and the guy was right there. I had to push the boat back and pull him up on the dock, and then grab the lines and tie the boat up. They were having a rough time. But he was super grateful. Super nice guy. They're really nice people.
Yeah, they were very nice.
Yeah. So he came over after and gave me some mixed nuts and his phone number and stuff. And they're from San Francisco. So next year, if we make it down there like we're planning, I'll shoot him a text and we'll go for dinner with him. That'll be fun.
That will be awesome.
Yeah, we know someone in San Francisco now. Yeah, it was quite the thing. It was too bad I couldn't get it on video, but obviously couldn't help him out of the water. Yeah. Oh well.
Interesting.
Doing 7.5 knots with 13 knots of wind, dead downwind. Running wing on wing. Sail pulled out. It is nice out here today. Going north up the Clarence Strait. But 3 cruise ships coming behind us somewhere, I think. I heard them on the radio.
It's a good day.
Oh, 7.9 knots. Kind of a cute, cool mill here. But he has got it set up so it looks like he brings his logs in on a high tide and mills them. That's neat. Well, what do you think of Meyers Chuck?
Well, it had a beautiful path. Pretty little beach.
It's pretty cute, actually. Most of the places are pretty well cared for.
They are.
Yeah.
Cuter than it looked from the boat.
Yeah.
And then hopefully the cinnamon buns are good tomorrow.
I'm sure they will be, man. Look at the surf out there now, hey? The dock, I don't know, the reviews on the dock weren't great, but it looks pretty darn good to me.
It looks like a really good dock.
Yeah, it looks like a killer nice dock. We ended up out on anchor because there's no spots on the dock. And it's windy out there, so hopefully it calms down tonight. But yeah, everything's pretty well cared for around here, considering how stinking remote it is. Usually stuff's pretty beat up, right?
Yeah, rough.
Well, we're sitting here in Meyers Chuck. We have a sustained 16, 18 knots of wind, gusting up to 24 in the anchorage. We're on high tide right now, so the chop is coming over a little cut there. Starting to build a little bit in the anchorage. Yeah. We're swinging pretty good. We're doing a 180.
And they said this is where people came back in the day to sit out a storm.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh man, there's so many better anchorages around.
It was like a safe haven.
Oh, I don't know about
I
that.
can't even imagine.
Yeah, I wouldn't come here. Just across in Thorn Bay looks way more protected. That's where I'd be going. So these are our breakfast muffins that breakfast cinnamon buns we just had delivered. Pretty cool, hey?
Very cool.
Thanks again, Cassie.
Oh, you're very welcome. Oh, yummy.
Kind of a fun experience.
Very fun.
Getting fresh, hot cinnamon buns delivered to the boat.
Yeah, that lady must get up early.
From Cassie. There she is over there getting out of her dinghy, or out of her boat after her deliveries. So she delivered to us. She delivered to another boat. She had to hike over. She had to hike
Little hill.
over top of that hill over there to get to. And then she went to the dock. Oh, that guy really came close to us, didn't
He
he?
just scraped it out.
Where did he come from?
On the dock, probably. On the other side.
Anyway, yeah, that was a neat little experience. Kind of fun. And good. They're really good.
Really good.
All right, what does this experience at Meyers Chuck make you think of?
It makes me think of a midsummer murder. We're in this tiny little village out in the middle of nowhere. We've got the postmistress who gets up at 4 in the morning to make the cinnamon buns for the rich people. At 6:45, she gets in her skiff and she delivers her cinnamon buns to the rich boats and goes into the community. Later on, there's going to be a murder somewhere. And you'll backtrack home.
So she's getting murdered, is what you're saying. Huh?
No, she's just a person of interest. She saw a lot of things because she's been up since 4 in the morning making her deliveries.
Sure enough, okay.
It's all there.
It's all there. That's one. That's 50 feet. We're backing away from the anchor here. I got it in reverse. Sandy's letting out chain. That's 200 feet. We're at about 40 feet of water, so we're gonna go out 3. Really getting going there. That's 350 feet. Now we'll keep her in reverse and let the engine, or let the boat pull and set the anchor. Go. She just grabbed. You can see our speed just dropped down from 1 knot to almost nothing right there. Must have set real well. What did you say?
It's really stretched out.
Yeah, well, we're only in 35 feet of water or something like that. I think it's set hard there.
Yeah, I think so, because that's usually when it's stretched like that.
Yeah. So it's still in reverse, pulling on it. See it slowly pulling out there. Yeah, anchor's dug in already. Stretch, 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 and then the weight of the chain will pull the boat forward even though it's in reverse. Yeah, see, now it's pulling the boat forward against the reverse propeller as it lifts the chain off the ground.
I think we're good.
Well done, Sandy. Nice outfit. We're just about to start our run through Rocky Pass here. It's a transit north in Alaska. What are the islands? Kiku Island. I can't remember the name of the other one. Anyway, it's about a 20-mile pass. It's pretty tricky, they say. Very narrow. At zero tide, you got 0 feet in some places. So we're going to be going through on a 15-foot tide when we hit the summit of it. So some places we might only have 10 feet because we're going through 2.5, 3 hours before high water to try and, because the tides reach the summit from 2 directions, so you got to kind of meet in the middle and then run the ebb out. So we'll see how it goes. They say it's a pretty tricky pass. Yeah, so we're gonna give that a go. See how it goes. So we're in Rocky Pass, approaching Devil's Elbow. I'm doing 6.4, 6.5 knots speed over ground, idling along at about 800 RPM. So we got probably close to 4 knots of current with us, 3.5 to 4 knots. We'll have to idle right back down to nothing here. Try and slow down a bit. Trying to get there about 1:15, so we're a little bit closer to the slack, but we're only a couple miles away. Got half an hour. So we're running the summit right now. We're about 20 minutes before slack, a little early, so we got about 1.5 to 2 knots of current against us. It's just about at high water, which is a 14-foot tide, so we have 22 feet right now. So it would put us at about 8 feet on a 0 tide, on low water. That's pretty shallow, eh?
Oh yeah, you can see the land just under the water.
Yeah, that's what they said. You can always see bottom in this channel. And the kelp is everywhere, eh?
Yeah.
Lots of markers, that's good. We're in Cake here. And this is the first time we've come across a spawning creek since we've been up here. Salmon everywhere trying to get up the creek, dying. Full of dead fish, eh?
Oh, so many.
Oh wow, look at all the fish over here.
You can't even count them. Oh yeah.
They're sure fighting to get up that creek, eh? Man. So many dead fish. See the bald eagle way up there?
Yeah.
Wow.
In there you can see them flittering up trying to get.
Oh yeah. Yeah. All over here too. Poor guys, they need more water. Huh. What you making there, Sandy?
So I made chocolate cake today, and the funny thing is, this one I did not gimbal the stove, and if you can see, it's slightly going up. It goes from low to high, right?
Yeah. And it's all beat up.
Well, that wasn't the gimbal, but anyway, this one was gimbaled, and it's completely flat.
Yeah, it's perfect, eh?
It's amazing. And this one also, I use parchment paper. Always use parchment.
Yep. Nice. I could go for some chocolate cake.
We gotta let it cool, then I'll price it.
Heard some talk of chocolate cake, Sandy.
Soon.
Cannery Cove. It's a pretty cool spot. Look at how low the snow is over here. Wow. That's pretty neat right above it, eh, where all the water runs down and is carved into the rocks there. See them all into the water there? Man, there's a lot of them. Eh?
These fish jumping are just one of the most interesting things I've ever seen. I've never seen fish do this.
Yeah, there's like...
It's a symphony of fish splashing.
Yeah, there's like 20 out of the water at the same time.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's so many.
It's so interesting.
The mud flat the next day in Cannery Cove. Eagles are eating on dead fish right here. No bears though. I thought there'd be bears. Keeping my eyes open, but haven't seen any yet. Pretty awesome views. Sandy's frolicking in the water. Yeah? Oh.
I made it.
Made it.